Fucking bitch, shit. Wait a couple seconds more. Come on, get it out, get it out. All right, back to the point. So, today was a breakthrough for my mental health, for what I want to do for the future. Like, I've always known I didn't want to fucking be stuck in corporate America. I want to be my own boss, blah, this, blah, that. But being able to obtain it, and the biggest thing that people have kept repeating to me is, Ethan, you should do a podcast. You should do a podcast. You should do a podcast. Well, I write poetry. Nobody fucking flocks to that. So let's see where else I should take it. I do everything else. So why the fuck not add a podcast, the plethora of bullshit that I just do, just to fuck around and figure out if it's gonna make me money. So it's just getting the shit and figuring out how to do it. And then also, I just had a very huge emotional awakening. I'm really thankful for the people that I'm able to talk to and express my thoughts and emotions to, because without them, I would never have been able to figure this out. And it was just so crazy because I literally was able to figure out something I would figure to be very monumental about myself. This is my other proud goofball. Very monumental about myself and very groundbreaking, because it literally makes me understand myself a lot more. And as I'm starting to do that more, I'm starting to give a shit less about your guys' gratification, give a shit less if you guys even want to talk to me, associate with me. And that's always been the case, but it's just like, I'm spending all this time alone with myself, but what am I learning about myself? What keeps bugging me? Well, I need to fucking leave this place because it's the same environment that fucking made me the monster that I try not to become. But I can't move in with somebody that just doesn't understand me. So it's like either be by myself or just, I don't know, maybe find a like-minded group, just like live with and shit like that. But also it's just a podcast. That's what I really want to figure out how to do. But on top of doing that podcast, what I'm going to do is the conversations I had with this chick. There's 7-minute long voicemails from me, and then like 3-minute longs from her about this. But it's mainly me channeling the things that I wasn't really doing to figure out. And I've learned so much because after I was done sending it to her, like I realized I was saying it, but I also sat back and listened to it a couple of times just for me to really internalize the things that came out of my mind. I'm just like, and as I was explaining it, like I don't realize how fucked up I am because I have no frame of reference of what fucked up is until I talk to other people, and it's just like, well, it sounds like I'm normal to you, but then it's like we talk to other people, it's like, oh, we're the fucked up ones. But still, like, for no frame of reference of what good or bad is, and how the fuck am I supposed to know if I'm doing good or bad? Because it's more or less of a perceived notion of what we all deem to be a good or bad thing to do. So to me, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just a little shits and giggles for what my childhood was a little bit like. I'm basically desensitized to nudity. I don't even know why I fucking watch porn. And I say it like this is because I had 11 disabled siblings, mentally and physically disabled, on top of the fact that I also have a disabled narcissistic mother that just didn't whatever this and whatever that. And I'm going to finish it with, I just woke up and saw whatever. I mean, like, I've seen dogs fucking give birth as walking, naked siblings, naked parents. It's just like, balls, dick, all that shit's a mystery to me. So if people, like, I have no issue with that. But because society has taught me that I should have an issue seeing people naked, I've learned to act and pretend to be annoyed, or like, I learned how to play a facade, which is why I tell people sometimes, Ethan's the actor, Florian's the child, E is the director. But nobody really understands that. Well, understands that. So it's just like, fuck it, just label me crazy. Just don't fucking lock me up because I'm about to break out the bitch. I'll tell you that now. Ooh, more pain of my life was watching TV, playing video games, sleeping, and adventuring, more or less. And I'd go on trips by myself. I'd ride my bike. I'd go for a walk. It's just whatever got me out of the house, because I didn't want to be within that chaos. I really wanted to learn. I wanted to experience. Like, I was walking around like I was on drugs before I even did drugs. And I only realized that because the more I think about it, the more I realize I'm not what most would consider a normal kid, or a kid that would fit in. And it's not just because I'm black, and it's not just because I'm Haitian. It's just, there's something around in my brain, and there's this connection, but I don't quite know the words. I didn't quite know the words back then. And I literally raised myself, believe it or not. The added benefactory of that somebody else was paying the fucking bills, but I was learning what to teach me, what not to do, and what to do. It was through the, ooh, ow, this hurts, or, I saw them do that, and that didn't look pleasant, so I don't want to do. Or, ooh, I saw them do that, so I'm going to do, or attempt to do. Believe it or not. That's my childhood, ladies and gentlemen. Like the more that I think about it, I question if I did sports because I wanted to, or if I just wanted to get out of the house and I was just trying to figure out what normal was. I was trying to figure out a basis for it because people would call me abnormal, call me weird, call me this, call me that. But it's just like, how are you gonna call me something but not have a basis to say, oh yeah, you're acting weird. Don't act like this, act like that. No, it was just like, you're fucking weird. All right, how? Weird how? Am I too loud? Am I too quick? Am I too funny? Am I too this? Am I too that? No, you're just fucking weird. You're crazy. Crazy how? Am I too clingy? Am I not clingy enough? Am I giving you too much strength, too much weird vibes? Am I giving you a perv? Like, what the fuck am I? Like, don't just say it. Explain what the fuck you mean. And from those mistakes, I'm starting to learn better about myself when I explain and talk to people. And if I can't be honest with you, and if I can't be myself with you, then deuces, because I ain't got to talk to you. Like, we ain't got to entertain each other. We choose to. So there was no losing in my personal book. It's just you're for me or you're not. And that's plain and simple. But I guess it's not.